Good evening, everyone. Good evening, all. Good evening, all. I hope everyone is good. Today, one another interesting topic we will be seeing vehicle speed estimation. Good evening. Thank you, Karthikeyan sir. Very happy to receive this kind of good comment. Participants, anybody having doubt till yesterday's session? For BSc students also, they can cope up with artificial intelligence. No doubt in that. Any doubts from day 1 till day 16? Thank you, Harshraj. So happy to hear this. Hello, Kishore. Good evening. Good evening. I hope everyone is interested in just going on with this kind of implementations. So any doubts can be posted. Okay, thank you, advocate sir. So happy. Yes, yesterday's class it was completely with classifying an object with the help of DNN using dense layer. So we will be taking some list of objects, around 10 classes will be there. From the 10 classes, if we upload an image, what does that image represent to? That's what yesterday completely which we have seen. What are the use of AI in cybersecurity? Yeah, to find out the virus or to match the data of the login members, to collect the data. So if that repeated data means to not allow them to create again. So this and all can be certain cybersecurity. Yeah, due to some server issues, it is getting delayed. Everything will be cleared up within 2 days. Still, any doubts? Okay, there is no doubts, I hope. So I hope there is no doubts, and for everyone it is clear. Okay, cool. Let us get started. How to know a hidden layer is that? See, the hidden layers we have to fix it. Okay, so obviously, if you are doing the input after taking the input, if you are calling that convolution layer means those layers are known as the hidden layer, because after input directly it comes under to the hidden only. It won't go for relay activation or the output layers like that. The Venkatramana, yes, I am happy to see that. I'm not sure why you guys are not unable to revise the previous. Maybe they might have added to or deleted for that particular storage. Well, or for revisions, the recorded videos are available inside the Pantech. And we have also started our combo offers. So all that descriptions has been provided in description box. Combo offers for multiple combo offers are available. So this particular combo, like combo 1 Raspberry Pi Arduino IoT, combo 2 Simulink Renewable Energy Electric Vehicle and PCB, combo 3 VLSI CMOS HDL and TI TNA, combo 4 Data Science Python Programming Machine Learning NLP, combo 5 Image Processing Python Programming Deep Learning Artificial Intelligence, combo 6 Artificial Intelligence IoT Machine Learning and Python Programming. This completely comes under like the different combos, especially for Christmas New Year offer. For those who are interested in technologies, they can just learn everything as a single pack. And for all that purchase, registrations has been provided. Okay, fine. Okay, guys. So we Pantech provide educational equipments for engineering institutions, for the departments of artificial intelligence, computer science engineering, and IT, ECE, EEE, E&I, and robotics. We also provide technical training company, like providing the knowledge transfer for all the faculties, students, industrial persons. So those who are interested, they can approach to us to learn the multiple technologies whatever are provided. And for that in detail, you guys can just approach us through pantechelearning.com. So through that you can collect all the data and all the details. And we also provide prototypes and DIY project support for research purpose. Our vision is to help 10 million students, at least 10 million students, and learn the technology in an easy way. So throughout that particular easy way means how easily it will be implemented and from where we can collect the data. All that mix up only here, we are just sharing the knowledges how to implement inside even the respective programming platforms, or let it be the software. So all this kind of requirements only we will be working. Among this, the last 16 days history, if we take means, we have worked in 3 different tools, like ideally Anaconda Navigator, and as well as we have also worked in Google Colab for yesterday's. So in yesterday we have just meant for the Google Colab as well as the TensorFlow, and today again we are getting back to the Anaconda Navigator. So today's complete output will be shown in Anaconda Navigator only. Attendance will be issued at 8 p.m. to 8:15 p.m. E-certificate will be provided at the end of the series. 25 days attendance is required to get free masterclass participation. So through free masterclass, what and all you will be obtaining: YouTube lecture videos, free e-certificate, minimum 25 classes attendance is mandatory. Time will be from 7:30 to 8:15 p.m. and after live the video will not be available. So through AA internships, e-certificate will be provided after 30 days video, and exclusive video with detailed explanation will be there. Downloadables also available. Assignments will be mentioned. Attendance is not mandatory at all. Flexible time you can access. Access period is for 60 days from the date of payment. So we have covered a lot of applications, and from that we have completed AA overview, Python concepts for AA, image and video processing using OpenCV, computer applications. The computer applications along with OpenCV we have completed. Now we are going on with deep learning algorithms. So previously we have seen with DNN, dense layer, and today we will be just seeing with DNN, mobile nets and SST. Not for training, for classification part we will be seeing. So among that particular classification only, we will be having a particular demo onto this respective implementation. So the entire 30 days masterclass agenda is displayed, and I hope we have completed more than 50%. Today, day 17, vehicle speed estimation using DNN. Participants, I welcome you all for this speed estimation using DNN with the help of deep learning. And today I hope so it will be much more interesting topic while compared to the previous topics. Like once when we come regarding to this vehicle speed estimation, we have to know where it must be applied. Then we will come to know how it should be applied over here. So for that we will be learning regarding towards the DNN and mobile nets, and as well as the speed estimation. These two things we have to learn, and only we will come to know how it will be able to implement. So another one chance for everyone. If there is any doubts, you can just post it. Any doubts regarding the previous classes? You can post it in chat. Yeah, DNN means deep neural network. I hope there is an issue with camera. Okay. Yeah, fine. Now it's working. So therefore, DNN, it is completely known as a deep neural network. So once whenever you are working regarding towards the DNN, we have multiple types. So before going to the DNN, we have to know why the speed estimation should be done, which provides a detailed view. For example, if a vehicle or if a just a moving object, if you want to measure the speed trap it is must over there. So initially how it is done inside that particular vehicles. So with the help of a sensor, the speed sensor, so consider this as a vehicle's wheel. Okay, so it will be the vehicle wheel. Okay, so on to this. Okay, fine. So now how this particular wheel will be working means it will be rotating, and thus rotation and revolution we have to note it. So within that particular rotation and revolution only we will be coming to know based on how much it has been rotated and what is the time period and what is its distance. So along this, inside the measuring, we have a device known as speedometer. So how much revolutions the vehicle is going on, how much revolution the vehicle is going on to that particular basis only, here it will be able to calculate. Like how much it will be calculating means kilometer per hour. So onto that revolutions, if the revolution whatever we are just making, it will be measured in the form of kilometer per hour inside the vehicle. But with this wheel, how the speed is being sensed? With the help of a sensor. You can keep some magnetic coil, and from that we can just measure how much it is taking. So from that we can read what is the speed. Maybe many of them might have seen in some of the embedded and as well as working with sensors. So therefore, once whenever we are going for this kind of functions, we have to know that collecting the speed, based on that the odometer also gets changed. So if that speed, if you are moving on, it will come to know this much amount of revolution within a seconds means, so within a hour how much kilometer it will go. That is the complete manipulation it has been done for working with speed. And we also know speed equal to distance by time. So that is a normal formula which we apply for everything. So from that only we will be just taking like kilometer as well as hour. Number of revolutions with respect to the distance as well as the kilometer timing. So within this time he will reach this much kilometer. Now the same speed whatever we are measuring over here, it must be able to recognize. So from that recognize, inside the camera it should also provide almost not like a accurate one. So it must see at least almost over here. So if in speedometer if it is showing 40 means it must be at least around of 35. Even accurate also can be brought, that is the secondary. It depends upon the quality of the respective camera, and at the same time whatever the data we collect with the help of the camera onto the particular functions, we can make it over here. So in this way we will be just working regarding towards each and everything in a step-by-step mode. Now for the camera, how we will be able to make it the same thing. So therefore we have to calculate instead of evolution as the frames. So even in wheel also we have one part, like onto this rim there will be some kind of point, some marked point. So whenever it is reaching over here, so for example hereby I am just providing a red mark. So this red mark completely stands for an identity. Whenever it rotate and come to the same point again, when it finds for the red mark, therefore the speed is mentioned. So from that particular speed only, there the speedometer will be providing the entire data in the form of kilometer per hour. But inside that camera, so camera means we have to calculate the frame by frame. So like one frame, another frame, other frame, other frame. So many of them are saying that frames between that particular seconds. So it depends upon the camera as well as it depends upon the processor. There are many chances for changing that particular frames. So 30 frames per second we can normally calculate. and within that 30 frames, therefore if the vehicle is moving from here to here, so how much second it has been taken, and similarly from here to here, how much second has been taken again. So even though the distance or whatever it is, anyway, if you are just going inside the camera, means how the frames will be there, means this will be one frame, this will be another frame, this will be another frame, this will be another frame, and here it will be the camera. So like the frame gets automatically increased, and within that how much that particular object size along with the time. So this the same way only we will be able to calculate the speed inside this camera. Now among this particular size also is mentioned. So the same kind only the speed is mentioned with distance with time. So this two distance, how much time? This two distance, how much time? Like one frame to another frame, how much distance it has been moved? One frame to another frame, how much distance? One frame to another frame, how much distance? So in this way only we will be able to collect the entire data, and from that data itself we will be able to come to know how this kind of distance calculation within seconds or microseconds it has been done. That's why I have said like initially how this variance it will be there, and onto that variance we have also should uh, check whether it's that frame calculation or the normal one. So in this way also we can provide the motion capture. To the camera itself we will be able to apply the motion capture, and from that motion capture itself we can able to collect the entire format. So on that particular frame by frame calculations only the entire data we will be able to get. So video itself it is completely known as continuous form of frames. From that the frame may be bigger, the frame may be smaller, or the frame may be more bigger. So like that any range it can be. So this comes under the speed estimation, and this is the way which we have to know. The same thing if we go for the DNN. Okay, we have to go for with DNN. So inside this DNN we have two types of DNN. One is the fully connected and another one is the partially connected. What does this difference make over here inside the fully connected layers as well as the partially connected? So onto that if you are just moving means first we have to create the layer. So now let us take this fully connected layer. So this is a hidden layer and this will be the input layer. So now onto this particular input layer itself we have passed the input image. So input is provided to input layer, and hidden layer. Okay, so from hidden layer we have been taken. So therefore here just playing the neural networks. So most of them might have understood like from the image itself which I have shown in the PPT. So this is the way where fully connected layer will be having. From the input, all the layers will be able to apply with the fully connected layers. All the data is now transferred into the hidden layer. This is now the similar thing is for partial connected. So therefore, the same thing we are going to provide as input. The input layer, partial means we will be having only half. Now for that inside combining also we will be having only the half portion. And finally it gets attached towards the single layer. So like from that particular input you are providing to the second layers. So likewise over here also mismatchings also will be there. Similarly for this. The neural network can be interconnected in any way, from one to many, many to one, many to many. It doesn't have such a rules itself. All comes under our assumption. So this connections, now all these particular partially connected area. So why it is saying partial means these portion. So this portion is partial. This portion is partially connected, and this portion is also partially connected. Now from this we have to make into a fully connected layer. Okay, so from that particular fully connected means, so from that partial now similarly from another layer also it gets connected. So this comes under the partial to fully connected, but anyway it has to meet fully connection because there is no other choice. So these are the particular two types this occurred for the DNN, deep neural network. So in this way only that particular neural networks will be applied, for fully as well as the partial. So in this way only we can say that this is a depth one. Onto that depth means therefore inside deep layers. So based on that particular layers it automatically partial over there. How in the sense, if you are providing the single data like whatever we have seen for previous like head post, those kind of things, or if you are providing only a single data means for that and all only a single layer as well as the fully connected layer will be there. The partially connected layer means whenever you are having the multiple classes, so this class belongs to a layer, this class belongs to a layer, this class belongs to a layer, finally everything will be combined and stored into a single layer. So those kind of difference only we can see inside this deep neural network, and that's why over to the shallow neural network everyone is using towards deep neural networks for all their implementations, let it be the real time or prototype or trial versions, anything. For everywhere they are using this kind of DNN, because DNN is the only part which provides this much amount of accuracy as well as the number of layers for training over here. So till this, does anybody having doubt? And the participants, if you like this video, you can just provide a like, and you can share this video to your friends. Any doubts still here means you can just post it. Partial calendar, how many inputs given, how many hidden layers? Hidden layers, it depends upon the algorithm whatever we take, or the architecture whatever we apply. The same thing if we go for the multiple inputs means we have to slice it. So that classes, whenever we provide that particular class, it will be completely applied over here. So like this termed as one class and it's labeled, this is termed as another class and it's labeled. Likewise this also termed as another class and it's labeled. Tell few points about a fully connected and partial, okay, so that you can write now. The points are nothing but here inside the fully connected layer, all the layers are in a single stretch. So like only one class it will be taking as input. Here means multiple classes it will be taking as input towards the complete data, and after that neural network structure will be combined into a single class. From that we will be getting a model. Here also we will get a model for a single one. Here we will get a model as multiple. So like in a single model file, the multiple classes will be there. Hidden layers we cannot say barely. Like if you are choosing ResNet 50 means 22 layers will be there or 30 layers will be there. ResNet 150 means the layers will be increased. So 150 layers, ResNet 50 means 50 layers, Google ENet means 22 layers. Like that different versions are available in this technical market. So we cannot judge the number of layers at all. In convolution layer we have 3. If you are going for a transfer learning means 5 convolution layers will be there. Now Varun, here I have clearly mentioned what is that fully and what is partial. Not sure whether you have joined in between. Yes, like that only we will be able to show that one image or one video. Because everything from a single only we have transmitted into multi. If you are providing this as an image means therefore that image is recognized. Which layers are more than using DNN? Like uh, FC, sorry, PC is more widely used. Depending upon their strategy and application, they will be using over here. Yeah, internship link is provided in description box. You can collect it from there, and or else you can also log into pantechelearning.com. So that a masterclass will be. Okay, fine. So there's no doubt in this. So the next thing is we have to know regarding towards the mobile nets. So that mobile net, it is one of the majorly applied kind of networks for deep learning nowadays. Once whenever you are going for this kind of mobile net means it is completely or widely applied. You can also say even for the mobile phones, and at the same time basic embedded systems we will be able to use this network. So for that particular purpose only this mobile net has been introduced. The devices like Raspberry Pi, or if you go for Zinc 7010 or Zinc 7020, this kind of models means the mobile net will be easily applicable. So from that particular mobile nets means we have to call that particular respective sections, and from that respective changes what and all the architecture will be there. Because for the mobile net 2 version 2 means it is having around of 33 layers, but if you go for mobile net 1 means maximum will be for 15 layers. So how that particular changes will be done? Initially the input image will be for 224 224 cross 3, and then once it comes for the depth wise convolution, the range will be changed into 32 at 112 into 112, like 32 images will be there, 32 layers will be there, and within that each and every image size is 112 cross 112. Similarly for point wise convolution, and again depth wise convolution is separatable from the point wise. Then once again the point wise will be applied for the size at 122 layers in the width and dimensions of 56 cross 56. Then once again it continues, the same process will be continued over there also, like depth wise, point wise, depth wise, point wise for the same series. And at 13th layer, for 1024 layers we will be having the size of 7 cross 7. Then after that, finally at 15, so fully connected layers at 15, we will be having 1024. So 1024 layers will be there. From that we will be able to collect the output classes, and at this particular portion only we will be having the fully connected layer, which will be collected from global average pooling. So in this way only here it will be applied. In this way only the mobile nets as well as its applications will be completely connected upon to this devices. So participants having any doubt till here can be posted. Doubts on this can be posted. Okay, so there's a combo course which is provided for this new year as well as Christmas offer. So these are the different combos available: combo 1, combo 2, combo 3, and the respective combos link, accessing link has been provided in the description box. Therefore The 3 months internship certificate will be provided. VIP group and the 6 months validity for these particular groups are available. So this is the latest product which we have released. Those who are interested, they can purchase for your further requirements. The difference is for this particular product we are extending the validity for 6 months and we are providing the 3 months internship certificate along with this. Input. Okay, so there are some doubts. Sony Kirti, sir, can a neural network be partially connected? Yes, it is possible. Input images and amplified in convolution. Yes, through convolution only it will be passing. And Sony Kirti, one thing, a neural network itself, it is artificially created only. So whatever the thing artificially created, we will be able to make it according to our requirement. So therefore it is applicable. So after that, separately, okay, but we giving multiple inputs, then how it connects single? The single, for this I would like to provide only a single explanation. Take our food item itself. If you are just making any kind of gravy, so we have many requirements like onion, masalas, many masalas, and making all the masalas into a single vessel, and we are getting some gravy or make it as a food item. So the same thing only here also. We will be having different classes of objects. Those objects will be trained towards the neural networks and finally making it a single neural network, not a single neural network, single model as a single file over there. Okay, from that file we can take this and all the different classes. Okay, so now I hope Chinnaparadi is clear. Misab, the combo offer will be available till New Year. Till New Year it is available. Yes, Cherry, ma'am, definitely. What is the apprenticeship program? Actually, we are not providing any apprenticeship program. We are providing only internship programs. So they can provide their flexible times, whatever they require. From that, they will be able to learn some kind of new things and practice. And Jyoti Swarup, we are not providing any of the SAP courses. So participants, still any doubts can be posted. Why most of the people using AI? Only simple answer. It is an automation. If you provide the condition, it automatically works whenever the system is turned on. For example, if I want to create an AI to take the classes, to take the live classes for you, okay, then I will make the contents to AI and I will just turn it on. On that particular time, it will start the class and it will end the class. You will also listen the class and you will get some kind of information. That's why everyone is the AI. What happens when the layer is fully connected? No, it forms into a single state. Okay, it will take it as a single group. That's why we can make it as a fully connected layer. Okay, okay, Jyoti, wish you all the best for your SAP courses, but unfortunately, we are not providing for it. Maybe you must ask to that respective person 98409 so you can contact regarding the certificate over there. Is DNN actually a mimic of neural science? Yes, of course it is in neural only. Sony Kirti, for you already I have answered. Yes, we'll make it. For this particular mobile net, I have not implemented the codings and all because that particular thing completely changes for training part. Whatever we are using, it is a pre-trained model. So from that pre-trained only, we are just extracting the requirements. So now let us see the another portion of the Anaconda, sorry, not Anaconda, the mobile net itself, mobile net SST. So inside this mobile net itself, we have many versions like version 1, version 2, and mobile net along with SST. So onto that particular requirements means the most important part is mobile net is different and SST is different. So from this SST, it is known as single shot detector. So within a single view, it will be able to detect what is that, or within a pass of frame. So what is that particular object? Because that much kind of speeds are required for each and every applications. Especially we can take the Tesla car. If it is moving, detecting a vehicle, if it has to reduce the speed means within a fraction of a second, it has to detect that particular vehicle, and within a fraction of a second, it has to calculate the speed of the vehicle. So from that, we will be able to get a respective response to output as easy as possible. For that, we have to apply this single shot detector, and from that particular single shot detector, we will be able to make as easy as possible for frame detection. From that, if you are just combining with a mobile net, so multiple shots we will be able to collect it for multiple objects. So for that, we have a separate section like it starts from 300, then conversion to 150, and again 150 with for 64. Previously it was 32, the same thing with 64, 128, 128, 256, 512, and finally it comes with 1024. So from that particular 1024 itself, we have consistent layers for convolution part. Again, it starts from 256, 512, again 256, 256, and 128. So this is the range. So why it is getting changed in an other place means the places of detection and the multiple classes wherever it is getting activated. Now where the single shot multi-box detector is applied means here you can see this lines. So this portions only can be set as single shot detection. So it will be calculating that area. So from that the deductions is applied, and finally we will be able to receive the output over here. So this particular portions wherever the red has been covered, the red boxes, those boxes are known as depth wise convolution. The black boxes are called as standard wise convolution. Here the description is also provided. From this particular series of data only we will be able to collect the entire requirements. Okay, so this is the difference between mobile net as well as mobile net SSD. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear regarding to this. So any doubts still here can be posted. Very short points only, because This is now a single topic, mono topic only we have taken, which makes more interesting and more easier. And Vidya Tadur, you can just contact him through the WhatsApp, or you can call to that number. Yes, regarding this once again explanation, the video will be available. Okay, so I hope there is no doubts to this. So today's our project, once whenever you are working means, therefore we have to move on towards the input part. So the input parts, so input means it will be completely applying with respective functions of frame, then pre-processing the frame counting. So from that frame only the countings, because within 2 frames we have to find out the distance and time means, therefore the frame will be counted, and the contour will be applied for the vehicle. Whatever the vehicle we are going to use, the same thing it is applied for the contour. Then after that, therefore the data set. So here the data set means we will be applying it in the form of pre-trained models, which is already converted into the mobile net SSD format, and from that the pre-processing optimization everything will be called for the data analyzation. Finally, both the trained model will be comparing over here. So from that comparison only the classification will be done. What and all the classification means, what is the vehicle, whether it is SUV, LUV, what color it is, red, blue or black, like that, and what is the speed it is moving on. So these 3 classifications only we are going to get from this particular requirement. Okay, so in this basis only we will be working for this particular project alone, and for that only I have previously explained the DNN, mobile net and mobile net SSD. Okay, so now let us see towards that demo. And participants, definitely I will be explaining once again the mobile net SSD. Once let me complete this demo. So here I have selected the environment, and this will be my particular model. So I have selected the model as 10 environment. Now this will be that particular input video file. So I'm going to run some deep learning parts. Just going to remove that video. So this will be that particular video which we are going to run around of 24 seconds. Not 24, around of 37 seconds will be there. Now open the terminal and provide the access path. Then again enter access, provide the access towards it. Now then we have to call our Python file. Sorry, forgot the argument. So here only Python is enough. Now it has started to call with that particular DNN from TensorFlow. whatever the package we have used, it is TensorFlow only. So there we can see the white car, green car, black car, red car. So the speed, it takes some time. So here we can see the speed 79, 89. A type of vehicle, a truck. So whenever the frame reaches to this particular ROI line, so during that time the speed will be monitored. Totally 4 vehicles has been detected. So in this way only the vehicle speed is being estimated. Through deep learning. I hope it is clear for everyone. So since the video has completed, it has executed. Now the complete thing is many of them are having doubts. Like doubts in mobile net. So the mobile net is, it is nothing but making an easy way to detect the models for the mobile applications. The mobile applications as well as embedded applications like Raspberry Pi, Jetson Nano, Nvidia. So this kind of models also should be able to work under this deep learning. So for that only the mobile nets has been created. Therefore, the mobile nets means not only mobile nets, all the deep learning layers will be applied in this format. Like first here it starts with double two, double four size, and the depth will be for 3. So totally 3 layers will be there. Same thing if moves for the other one means totally 32 substance will be there, and those 32 substance itself it works under the 112 cross 112. Then again the same, this is for convolution 1. Then depth wise convolution, this is the second part, depth wise separable. So based on the depth it will be separated. The same 32 layers and the same 112 is also applied. Then again this is point wise. So point wise convolution, therefore it has 64 layers. The same size will be applied, 112 cross 112. Then again it starts to reduce the size by increasing the number of layers till 14. Okay, till the 14th layer there will be the point wise convolution layer only. From second point wise to 14th one. Then after that fully connected layer to collect all the data whatever we have provided and store into a single layer. including its labeling. So from that only the output classes is defined. This is mobile net. Along with this mobile net, if you are making the device to within a single visual, within a single view, if it is able to detect as quick as possible, means we are applying the SSD format, which is known as single shot detector. So this is known as mobile net as well as mobile nets SSD. And I hope for everyone it is clear. And overall, the global level, all the industries are focusing on adoption as well as innovation of artificial intelligence technology into the healthcare sector. Okay, so through this only everyone has started to implement like the predictions with the help of our wearables like footsteps, then SpO2, heart rate, and at the same time with that also some predictions to collect the data for analysis. Then also we can do that scanning images with the help of the scanned images prediction whether the tumor is affected or not, where the tumor and what is the size of the tumor. So those kind of applications only they are going to apply for healthcare sector, and at the same time chatbots. So doctor chatbots will also be applied. So this and all only future we will be able to see for our assistant. And I hope everyone has enjoyed the class. So the combo offer will be available till New Year. Those are interested, they can purchase. And at the same time, happy learning for all. If you have any queries, questions, you can just post it to 98409 through the WhatsApp. Definitely, we will be getting through one or the other day. If you are not able to provide the response immediately, definitely we will be getting to you. Participants, any doubts, queries can be posted.